second match. Do you guys know who is playing in the second match?
We do not.
You don't, because you guys were up late playing HOTS, or casting HOTS. It's not
Potentially.
Stonks eSports against van LiLi. So it's going to be exciting to see what happens there. It's going to be Tofu and Aviator once again, as both of you guys are going to be playing later, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. TK is actually subbing for my team.
Unfortunately, I was forced into this. By the way, I didn't want to do it, but
I asked you said yes. I don't know how that's forcing.
There we
sounds
go.
like forcing to me.
I'll release DMs right now. But no, yeah. So yeah, we're playing in the Division 1v1 plus match later on this evening, just before our big show match between Team Wa and Team Big.
Yeah, it is certainly between Team War and Team Big. We're going to go right now to a very short break. Don't be afraid to obviously get your donations in if you want to get casted by anyone on the stream team, and we're going to try and sort that out. So for now, though, we will leave you a little slideshow here of everything going on here. We will see you very, very soon. Hello and welcome back to our Heroes Lounge Ukraine Relief Fundraiser. We are here, we are raising money. We're at £1,563.52. And it's fantastic. It's so good. It's going to the British Red Cross and their Project Ukraine fundraiser. So all the money that is donated through this, it will go to their very own Ukraine thing, sort of fundraiser that goes all the way there. You saw there in the break sort of how much can help what people in there. You may note that there's a little eSports on the thing just now, and I need to perhaps just make sure that doesn't pop in here. It's what happens when you reuse
Live
old
editing.
scenes. So so there we go. We'll make sure that goes there. But we're joined now. Aviator's still here, but we're joined by Tofu. Welcome, Tofu.
You don't need to say it like that. I'm still here, you know.
I mean, people are
Tofu
happy to
joining
see
us.
Excuse me, can I say hello in between you two? God's sakes, it's my moment to shine. Hello, everyone. It is the Tofu. I'm the better looking version of DK.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, if DK's the better looking version of me, then we're just upgrading non-stop. Pretty fantastic. All around. It's not the real DK. That's very true, Dusty TV. We have Tofu instead right now. But yeah, obviously Tofu. We just want to everyone in the chat, I'm sure, will be here as well. Wishing you a very big congratulations. You also had your own fundraiser this week and raised €3,000, which is an incredible amount. And
That's
honestly,
insane.
over the top, beyond belief, really, that money even exists out there. I've never seen €3,000.
I'm so grateful to my community that they were, helping out with the fundraiser all week, and we raised so much. And to extension, I would say that is kind of a handout to Heroes Lounge, because most of my community is built around Heroes Lounge. Most of the donors were Heroes Lounge members, and half the streams that I did were casting Heroes Lounge games and playing Heroes Lounge games. So I would say that this is to a certain extent an extension, and I'm really happy and proud. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Well done, of course, there. Tanyel's saying that I should get a job in the chat. I don't know quite what's going on there. She knows I've just got a job. It's just been tweeted out a load as well. But of course, if you want to support as well and you can't donate any money or whatever, just get the word out. It's really, really good to sort of get the word out and tell everyone. We've got obviously our big match at 21 CET. That's going to be, I'm sure, where a lot of people come and tune in. We are really excited to see Team Waa take on Team Big. It's a replay of what happened in the Miami LAN, so it should be fairly exciting. Seeing sort of those players all play again and get involved, get sort of there. It was grateful to have them come and play. But of course, right now we've got not Stonks eSports going against vaan LiLi. Van LiLi. Of course, this is Division 5 versus Division 4, and it's it should be a close one. These are the closest two divisions in our whole tournament. So really excited to see this one, certainly, as well. But yeah, Tanya saying 5 minutes left if you want to get your replay cast. Of course, immediately after that, we will have, probably during this match, it'll go on to the next reward, which is a sloth plushie, and you can donate £5 from 1700 CET to the half hour, and then it's all good to go. It looks like we might be getting ready to go here. Of course, yeah, we've got donations coming in here as well. Time for lots of people want to get involved here. We've had a lot of big donations as well, and we're so grateful for every single person who has donated as well. Yeah, I think guys, if we just cover off the map bans and then we're ready to go, aren't we? So Tofu, do you want to cover off the map ban, seeing as Aviator did it last time?
Sure, no problem. So Van LiLi has banned Inferno Shrines and Battlefield of Eternity, and not Stonks eSports banned out Towers of Doom and Volskaya. So that means that we will be taken to the beautiful and glorious map that we just watched recently, Dragonshire.
Yeah, it's a bit funny, because I did sort of suggest to the mods that they should nudge the players into not picking the map that we immediately had. But it'll be good to see how different teams deal with it. Do you think we're going to see the Medivh Stitches combo come back out again?
Probably not. I think it's a very sort of niche combo, unless teams just want to have fun. That's what it is about as well. Just want to practice some stuff, pull out the silly comps. It could all be done today.
Could all be done today. So I think we'll start this one a little bit early. We'll get a little bit ahead of ourselves, and as we get the draft going in here, as we go into Dragonshire.
Oh, right. Not Stonks eSports versus Van LiLi. I'm going to butcher that name a lot. Be patient with me. I will do my best.
I mean, I just butchered it as well the first time I tried saying it. But Seon Van LiLi, they are 7 from 7 in the division at the moment as well, in Division 4, sitting comfortably top, 2 wins clear of second place.
And Not Stonks Esports is actually top of their division, but they did lose 1 game, if I'm not mistaken. Out of 7 games, they took 6 wins. So in Division 5, we see a bit of a closer competition so far anyway, as I would know because I'm an expert in Division 5 plays.
So Stukov being banned out first here, coming out. I mean, so far it seems to be off-lane bans or healer bans at the moment. You see kind of like... you see a lot of Blaze bans, Stukov, Rhaegar, Johanna. That's kind of standard at the moment. And as we go up higher in division, I think we'll see more and more specific bans coming through. But a Zarya ban coming out, Tofu.
Yeah, I like this area ban. I'm guessing this is some research done and some targeting. But what's really important is that Stonks actually let Johanna through. Now, Johanna is something that is strong in low elo and high elo. She is just absolutely dominating the Storm League scene, and I'm pretty sure the professional Heroes of the Storm scene as well.
100%. I think the later the game goes, you get to 20, you've got Falling Sword or Blessed Shield. Falling Sword level 20 is just crazy value. But first pick, Thrall.
Yeah, I'm very surprised about this Thrall pick.
It's not something you see every day.
You don't see Thrall at all these days, even, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, picking him early means you can flex him, I guess, into a sort of format. Okay, we're having fun.
This is a fun stream now, ladies and gents.
Cho and Gal being picked up here, first pick from the left-hand side of the team, not Stonks Esports.
Oh, is it opposite way for me?
I think...
Wait, I will mix them up? Overlay-wise.
I think so, yes.
I think these might be mixed up. Maybe. Possibly. I could be wrong.
Yeah, so on Van LiLi, player-wise, are on the left-hand side, but on stream it states that not Stonks on the left. So I'm sure production can just swap things around for us there.
Okay, so Seon Van LiLi are the ones who are after banning Zarya and Varian there. And Brightwing and Greymane picked up then on the other side there.
Yeah, Greymane to have that bullet, try and get some kill pressure against the Cho'Gall here. Banning out the Johanna now, though, so they didn't take it in the early rotation, though. And what support? It's got to be a support ban here. Is it Ana, Alex, or Oriel?
Oh, yeah, those are the 3 best that go through. I mean...
I think Ana, surely.
Yeah,
is it?
the Nano Boost.
Oh, it's so disgusting. Nano boosted Cho'Gall. But Oriel as well can feel so oppressive. Just a constant sort of battery from Cho'Gall.
I'm so confused.
Okay.
Maybe it's a hyper-carry Cho'Gall pick that they've seen before. Something that comes out, where they invest everything, even an Aberthar hat onto it. But yeah, interesting.
Looking at the side of Seon Van LiLi, they haven't actually played Cho'Gall in the regular season so far. So this team is definitely having some fun.
Ooh. All right, we have Ana and Chen being picked up. So Chen is going to be in the solo lane, and Ana nano boosted Cho'Gall. That's going to be a very scary duo indeed. We'll see what the other team is going to respond with. They have to pick a tank. They have to pick another DPS or solo laner. They opt for Jaina.
I mean, a Leo mid tank maybe, honestly.
Oh yeah. Or a new Barak for Cocoon. But it's Arthas. I'm not getting very good predictions on this, am I?
I mean, I think this game is... I think we can both be forgiven for this game. It definitely seems to be a unique draft setup coming out from these two teams. The last pick for the side of Seon Van LiLi.
We shall see what the last pick to round it up. Will it be something to shield? Will it be something to support? Will it... double support with Uther being picked up here. I really like this draft so far.
I mean, it's spicy. It's 100% spicy. Uther, Anna, Cho'Gall, Dragonshire. So they don't have a huge amount of mid clear. So they're going to have to try and rotate through.
Yeah,
I mean, if not stonks don't fight them and just play the map, perhaps they could be okay. But I think if they go for the brawl, they're definitely losing out on this one. Also, is that production transparent? Can we swap the team names over, by the way? We've got a set on Van LiLi on the left-hand side.
We will mix those teams up surely several times. It will happen. So we apologize ahead of time to everyone watching that we will be making plenty of mistakes during this game, as we're going to go into game number 1 between Van LiLi versus Not Stonks eSports.
On the left-hand side for Set Van LiLi, we have Uther, played by Myrmidon, Heinaho on Chen, Metamake on Cho, Anna, played by Swanbang, and Gal, played by Zerfji, but it's Maturfka.
On the right-hand side, the red team, we have Jola playing Brightwing, Arthas is being played by Pexi, Moist playing Greymane, what a horrible word.
That's what
playing Thrall, and Zen on the Jaina on the team, Not Stonks eSports. Oh, hey!
Oh, they're doing the flag thing as well. That's so nice to see. And now fight.
And match.
Guys?
Okay.
Oh,
we're
Jaina
losing
attacked
XP.
Jaina attacked them.
Jaina started it. We know.
Yeah.
We know now.
Okay, so that's a really nice show so far, though, from both of our 2 matches, starting it off in game number 1 with the same setup coming out here.
Really nice stun and setup here onto the Arthas. But yeah, I feel like maybe the red team might actually struggle to ever kill Cho'Gall, but also I think the blue team will struggle to ever do enough damage. Kind of is a bit of a mix of everything that might happen between them.
I mean, I think post 16, I think the blue team comp is just going to start wrecking the side of Not Stonks eSports with that. When Cho'Gall hits 16, it just feels... You just feel doomed, you know. You constantly get the barrage, pretty much. I can't think what the talents are. I always just hate playing into it. You know, we get stunned by the things coming out from Cho'Gall. We're going to see an invade coming out here on the cap, and Jaina takes a huge amount of damage, 100 HP, 50 HP, the grenade.
That grenade by Swanbang there, really well done and secures the kill onto
Not
Jaina.
done yet, though.
Yes, and a Greymane. The 2 DPSs down. And we were saying that Cho'Gall wouldn't be a good pick here, and yet we're proven wrong.
Yeah, so far. Cho'Gall, we have it 2-0 kills now in favor. Obviously, we're going to see bottom shrine being channeled, camp being started, and top shrine being channeled as well. So red team just having to cover off mid.
That is true. Chad is saying that these are 2 Finnish teams, Finland versus Finland, and I even know how to say something, which is Torelle to the marketplace.
But Jaina going to be chased down by Myrmidon on that Uther, but Port from Brightwing going to be there. And now we're going to see the red team try and collapse down on the bot side here. It's a 3v3, I guess, in terms of Cho'Gall Uther. But I don't think they've got enough damage without the Greymane there to try and get the kill. But they are able to get the bottom shrine. But the fight's going to come out now. Arthur's getting the root down as well onto Cho'Gall, body blocking him as well.
Yeah, but a nice bang there by Uther to keep Arthas in his place. In the meantime, Thrall is actually... Chen is doing really well into Thrall. And Anna is taking an honorable 1v1 versus Greymane.
Yeah, bot side though, Jaina's going to be the focus coming down. And meanwhile, Arthas has not stopped right-clicking this Cho'Gall, by the way. I think for the whole of this team fight. But now Greymane's going to come down as well. The port from Brightwing comes through. Pexi falling lower and lower. The anti-nade came out there, but now Greymane falling low. 100 HP and Greymane goes down.
Oof. That looked so close there because it was the 4 members of the red team on the bot side, but Cho'Gall did manage to secure a kill onto Greymane. This is looking very favorable so far to Van LiLi with their spicy draft.
Yeah, and that's going to spell out disaster for the red team here, because you typically want to try and win the early game into Cho'Gall. So it just spells out a little bit of doom for them, perhaps. But we're going to see the first Dragon Knight going over 3.5 minutes in, so it's not going to clap for the structures just yet.
Maybe just open a wall here or there. But Cho'Gall and Uther, in the meantime, are on the bot side, spanking Brightwing, and she actually falls.
I mean, Brightwing just melted. That fruit fly was just squished. Completely just deleted. And as you mentioned, the Dragon Knight is just going to take the wall in the middle. But Arthas almost knocked over the gate there for a goal.
Yeah, but Anna needs to be careful, of course, in this dragon, because if she falls, she is quite a vulnerable hero and can be CC chained to death very, very quickly. Greymane rotating bot side now to deal with this push. Cho'Gall and Uther actually grabbing the front wall down already.
I mean, Cho'Gall Siege is crazy. It's so good. It just feels like 1 minute you've got a fort, the next minute it's just gone.
Oh, two little battles going on here. Cho'Gall versus Greymane and Brightwing, and Uther against the Jaina. But Moist is actually going so low. This is really devastating for the red team that they can't deal with this Cho'Gall push so early.
No, I mean, Uther and Cho'Gall are just 1v9 in the bot lane, it seems like, at the moment. So we're going to have Thrall coming down as well. And now we're going to see the red team just try and macro the map. Perhaps they're going to go for the bottom bruiser camp. Cho'Gall going mid, though. Might be looking for this Arthas. Uther is there as well. It's going to get the stun coming down here. And I think that's a dead Arthas.
I think you might be right. Arthas does fall, but the red team doing really well grabbing those camps. One of the things that the blue team lacks a little bit is wave clear, so it's a really good idea to just capitalize on camps as best as they can. Brightwing giving movement speed to Zen, and he does get away on the Jaina there.
I mean, the blue team don't care about wave clear. They're just running at them. Oh, but Thrall. Chen getting the solo bolo onto Thrall in the top lane there. Well played to him.
Yeah, Chen is a very well-known bully in the solo lane, and on something like Dragonshire, winning the solo lane like that is it's a very, very big bonus points.
I feel like Chen is that hero that you just underestimate all the time. You know,
Yeah.
you see him go a little bit low. I mean, next thing you know, he's got a shield the size of his health bar, and it just turns around and claps you, and you're like, oh, okay, that's a hero.
And he's just not picked enough to really learn how to play against him. But the blue team have level 10s aggressively standing up here. Zen is in a spot of trouble, cornered. Brightwing trying to get the Z through, but a knockback from Cho'Gall will secure a kill onto Jaina and Brightwing.
The divine shielded Cho'Gall running at you, that's a sight you don't want to see.
Definitely don't want to see that. There's nothing you can do against such a big beastie boy. Chen rotating to clear the top side, Uther rotating bot side to clear the camps. But level 10s are just coming in for the red team. Greymane did take Curse Bullet to try and deal with that high HP Cho'Gall.
Yeah, so level 10s, perhaps the red team can make something happen here. We've got Army for Arthas, trying to give him some more survivability. Obviously, Brightwing more sustain with the Blink heal as well. Jaina going for Ring of Frost, though, not for Water Elemental, so not going for that single target.
It's actually really interesting. Ooh.
Bullet comes out, though, onto Cho'Gall. Greymane jumps in, but they're not really pulling the trigger just yet. They're sort of testing the waters as Jaina comes up as well.
Yeah, it's okay to throw Curse Bullet every now and then because it is on such a short cooldown. I was seeing Engage here. Oh, sleep hitting the Jaina in the bush.
Meanwhile, Chen, top side though, Thrall is going to be kegged away. The port from Brightwing is going to be in time. It's going to be there. And now can Chen survive? Moist is coming up on the Greymane as well. And they could try and turn this in a 3v2. Moist going in on the Greymane, trying to get some damage out onto Myrmidon. Doesn't have that Divine Shield available, but Cho'Gall comes in, gets a knockback as well. Curse Bullet to the face, but it's Uther that falls first. Next is Thrall. Ring of Frost comes out as well, connecting down, but Cho'Gall is just standing still and just doing so much damage.
Yeah, Cho'Gall is throwing his balls out left and right, hitting so many members of the red team, and they're falling so low. Zen is going to die, and probably Arthas joins as well. No, I jinxed it. It is actually Cho'Gall who tanked 2 towers there and falls so low that he actually dies.
So can the red team turn this around? Now you've got Anna going mid lane to try and play for the Dragon Knight as Chan's going to try and secure top objective, but it's going to be interrupted by Greymane and the Brightwing here. So red team, they're holding their own now.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity for comeback, but level 13 is in for the blue team, so they're still in a more advantageous position here. Thrall grabbing the bot camp, might have to battle a honorable 1v1 here with Uther as he gets bunked on the head.
No 1v1s available in this in this game, it seems like, as Arthur's going to have Divine Shield forced to be used onto Self Uther, but Uther will be able to walk away just fine.
Committing to the Carbo animation where Uther self-divine shields himself.
Grey main topside, though, going to be chased down. It was having a 1v1 with Chen, but Cho'Gall said, no, you didn't respect it bot lane. We're not going to respect it top lane either. But I think he's going to be out.
He is going to be out, and the red team might be able to channel the objective, but this Ana is being so ballsy in the mid lane, stepping up against Thrall and Arthas and being such a nuisance. Uther, in the meantime, does fall on the bot side against Jaina and Brightwing.
Yeah, army going to be popped here by Arthas. Port going to come through from Brightwing. Cho'Gall just knocking them back here. Chen did secure top objective as well. So no Dragon Knight just yet for them. But Cho'Gall still stepping up here. Is going to get rooted. Curse Bullet is available as well. But Greyman's going to opt for the camp instead. Earthquake being popped here by the Thrall as well. But it's going to be ultimate from Cho'Gall coming through onto 3. Thrall.
Oh my goodness, Thrall is falling so low. The negative HP, the poison damage, and they secure a kill on Thrall and Brightwing. Arthas is body blocked to death here as they manage to grab a kill. Curse Bullet coming out there on Cho'Gall, but it is a little too late with a nano boost to secure the kill on Greymane.
Wow. just wow. Cho'Gall, Ana, and Chen turned that fight around. They didn't even use the nano boost in the early part of the fight. It was just in the later stages. And now 16 is just around the corner as well. So you got to think this is close to being over for the Cho'Gall team almost.
I mean, anything is possible. We do see AZ from Brightwing Zen stepping up bravely here to try to get the interrupt, but fantastic body blocking from Chen stops that from happening. We do see auto attack Jaina coming through, by the way, just in terms of builds. And I would love to comment on Cho'Gall, but I don't know anything about that hero really, other than that he is toxic and I never want to play against him.
So interestingly, I've never played Cho'Gall either. Ever.
Okay.
So I've no idea either. Yeah, we're going to see the stun coming through though from Cho'Gall. That's the talent I meant, that's 16. The really annoying talent to play into. And now just putting out so much damage. Ana is in the Dragon Knight though, so no nano boost available for them. Myrmidon though going for the stun. Ring of Frost comes through, dodged out nicely here. Cho'Gall turns around, pops the ultimate here, goes in aggressively. Divine Shield comes through from the Uther as well. And Cho'Gall just wreaking havoc onto them here, but Brightwing's able to get the port here, and they might turn it around onto Cho'Gall.
Yeah, Cho'Gall is actually dropping really, really low, and because Ana is stuck in the Dragon Knight, she can't heal up her DPS. Uther getting away with 170 HP, but the Dragon Knight actually secures the kill on the dragon. The other dragon, you know, the little tiny one.
Well, they do get the kill though onto Uther. Arthas falls though on the other side here. Greyman is going to go down, and it looks like Jane is going to go down as well, as Ana's back now from the Dragon Knight. Thrall on his way down, but it's going to be in vain as we see 4 members are down again for not stonks eSports.
Thrall is looking at that siege camp, but the blue team have their eyes on it first. It is first come, first served here. Thrall still being quite confident, getting a few attacks in, but he's just getting his level 4 and level 7 quest.
It was like I'm going to start attacking you and then immediately run away. We see Cho'Gall diving in on the fort though as well. Ana's there. Nano boost is available to them if they want to pull the trigger. But it looks like they're going to be just fine. Just trying to dance around, just trying to get this fort. The wave coming in as well.
Oh, we do see Greyman committing to the Worgen build, the percent damage quest as well, wasn't duelist on level 7. The problem with this build though is if you die, you lose your stacks. So the Greyman needs to ensure that he doesn't die and stays alive to continue stacking them big stonks. Big stonks.
Big stonks.
Camp taken on the bot side.
Yeah, Ana, though, level 13 went for the remove roots and slows. Obviously, not a huge amount of stuns. You've just got Arthas, you've got Thrall, you've got Jaina for the slows. So, nice pickup there from them. Obviously, typically you see smelling salts usually, but no stuns available.
Chen is rotating topside to clear that camp that was taken by the red team. Again, this is something that I think the red team are doing really well, is to actually capitalize on camp takes, since the blue team are a little lacking in wave clear with the double support Uther and a comp that they're pulling off.
Yeah, and so far, you know, they're about a level behind, a level and a half in experience behind, but the red team, they are 5 members now in the mid lane.
Ooh.
I like this play from them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're forcing something here.
They need to make something happen here. Thrall going to get the root onto Cho'Gall. Bullet comes out as well. I wonder if blue team, they're going to try. Divine Shield comes through, though. Nano boosted Cho'Gall comes out. And oh my god, the damage coming through. But Earthquake to the turnaround, though. The Ring of Frost comes out as well. Can they just get the kill? Cho'Gall falls extremely low, but she's able to get healed up by that double support composition. Thrall, though, trying to go in. There's a huge amount of damage coming out, and Anna's going to be the first one to fall, but it looks like Greymane's going to go down next. Jala next on the Brightwing going to be chased down, but it's going to be Thrall, Brightwing to go down, and Arthas is now going to be kegged away.
Kegged away into a naughty corner there alone with Chen, and they do secure the kill. Chen cleaning up this big engage. Uther is actually looking for Zen on the Jaina there, but she might be able to get away, maybe. Oh. I mean, no one expected her to go through there, so.
It's like the greatest. Jaina?
Ooh.
She's just going to throw damage on the way and just say I'm dead anyway.
Let's get some. I mean, it's not a bad shout. Opening a win con here. I like it. I like it. I appreciate this. But it is an honorable 1v1 against Uther and Jaina here. Oh, never mind. There's never an honorable 1v1 here as Cho'Gall joins in and smacks Jaina around a little bit here.
Yeah, and Jaina's going to go down. So Dragon Knight going to be the play here for on Van LiLi. Level 20s are in as well for them. And you've got to think this is going to open up bot keep.
Yeah, they definitely will be able to open up bot keep, or they could split push, get all the forts down and get something else. But we see Cho'Gall maybe in a spot of trouble. Nanabu's coming out here. He does knock the members of the red team back and forth. Moise desperately trying to get the kill, but he just pops so low. Brightwing can't deal with that magic damage coming out from the Cho'Gall. And what even killed Brightwing there? There was something that came out of Cho'Gall and like poof, she just disappeared.
Oh, it's just disgusting. I mean, the nano infusion there, turning the fight around pretty much from it's nano boosted Cho'Gall. Just get me out. It's so much damage.
Oh, this is just disgusting. Horrible. Dirty. Dirty, I'll tell you.
So, opening at the bottom keep. I don't think... I mean, look at the siege, though. This wall is just being destroyed. I don't know who's doing more damage, the Dragon Knight or Cho'Gall here.
Arthas does get kicked away. He wasn't invited to the party, and the bouncers yeet him out. They are trying to focus on getting this keep instead of opening a map. That being said, mid fort did fall, and Chen is securing the top fort as well. So they're doing a mixture of everything as Arthas pops his ghouls.
Yeah, going to be grouped away. Ring of Frost comes through, not going to connect, and they're just going to turn the attention back to this keep. They want to secure it, and there it goes down. Now, Anna's in the Dragon Knight, though, remember, so no nano boost available to them.
Yeah, they are committing all 5 members of the red team on the bot side. Level 20 so close here, so they could take an even talent fight after defending the dragon, or maybe behind the dragon, anything.
Oh, Arthas wants to look, so does Jaina though. Oh, but Jaina's going to get stunned. No, Myrmidon walks into the bush, unfortunately. I guess Jaina turns it around here. Now they're going to put their attention onto Cho'Gall, and Uther doesn't have respawn, by the way.
Yeah, he took the upgrade to Divine Shield, so this is a great fight for the red team to take. They are popping extremely low, but Thrall Earthquake is giving them great shields to sustain this nano boost of Cho'Gall. Curse Bullet, and so much damage coming out from Greymane, but he gets away with a little bit of HP still intact.
I mean, how'd they just live? Cho'Gall just immortal.
Immortal indeed with these Uther. Oh, I suppose while Uther is dead, he still can heal a little bit during that fight. The red team capitalize and grab the siege cam on the bot side. We'll try to open the map, maybe go for bot keep, maybe just spam camps.
Seems camps, but Jaina's going to be in trouble here. Thrall there, though, to try and peel. Brightwing's going to come down with the port as well, and Jaina's going to be okay for now, but a bit of a scary moment for her.
Greymane and Arthas did grab the bot camp in the meantime. Thrall and Jaina on the top side. This is just to open up the map, push out all the lanes that are pressuring them at the moment before the next dragon phase. And to be honest, whatever team gets the next dragon is probably going to win the game.
Yeah, you'd have to say, red team, they've got a win con as well, pretty much. They can just open through bot. The wall's gone.
Yes, as we saw Jaina bravely battle through the Uther and Cho'Gall earlier. She did open a win con for the red team, so it's definitely everything to play for.
26 kills against 7 in favor of the blue team here.
Does that eyeball actually give vision in the bush as well?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So vision control. Oh, we're going to see a fight coming through. Nano boosted. Oh, there's going to be an upgrade Divine Shield coming through, and oh my god, they're just running down the red team.
Oh, they are, and the Z of the Brightwing doesn't go through. They do manage to get a kill on Anna as Arthas is bravely battling it against the rest of the blue team. But I think he has to cut his losses and accept the fact that he's going to die, right his will, leave whatever belongings he has to his loved ones. But this means that the blue team will be able to grab the objective going top and bottom. They'll be able to secure the Dragon Knight and run to core. But, maybe Thrall can do something here?
Yeah, wants to try and get one interrupt, it seems like. No, change his mind. I mean, I really like the play though from the blue team here. The early divine shields. Typically you see divine shield coming out really late, but they're just popping it extremely early and then going in. I mean, obviously Cho'Gall in the 2v2 setup here, but there's going to be Earthquake being popped here. The port from Brightwing going to come through.
Yeah,
Thrall's going to be just fine for now, but meanwhile Cho'Gall turns it back around and Thrall.
Oh my god, he couldn't move. How is that legal? What? Tim. What is this?
Oh, but Cho'Gall takes a huge amount of damage from the core, actually, there. Falls a little bit low. Greymane's going to try and chase him down. But no, Cho'Gall's going to be just fine. Retreat away, get some heals, and then the Dragon Knight is going to be right-clicking the core. So I don't think this is tenable anymore, Tofu.
I mean, we shall see. The Dragon Knight is half HP. The core is half HP. This is really clutch, but Cho'Gall is going to be on it. They use the Dragon Knight. They use everything they can to try and secure the core, and it falls 0%. And the first win goes to Vaan LiLi.
I mean, Nana boosted Cho'Gall. Oh, just disgusting.
Incredible stuff.
Absolutely disgusting.
And absolutely incredible. Yeah. Well, I mean, they took it away there with that Nana Boost Cho'Gall at the end. With the Divine Shield, it was superb. I think I didn't manage to clip it, unfortunately. So if you do go back and clip it in Twitch chat, that'd be great to see that up and about. But Aviator Tofu, did you expect it to go that way after that draft?
I didn't expect it to go so early, like in favor of the blue team. Because Cho'Gall is something that you draft for late game. Everyone talks about, their level 16 power spike. But they managed to dominate from early. But what's really incredible with the red team is that they kept their heads in it. Like they never lost hope, and they had great opportunities for comebacks and did really well, I think, despite this divine shield Cho'Gall thing that they just I don't even want to deal with myself.
No, it was just brutal. I agree with you. I thought late game definitely was going to go that way of the outcome, but the early game was what really surprised me. I mean, they just ran away with it with the Cho'Gall. They did not care about camps. They did not care about wave clear. They just brawled it down.
Yeah, we still are getting donations in left, right, and center. If you want to try and get a little bit of a giveaway here at the moment, we've got our sloth plushie. I didn't get a picture on stream. I should have a picture on stream, so I'll get that for next time. Sloth plushie is available if you want to. You have to donate £5. Make sure you tick on the rewards bit that you would like to be entered in chance of the giveaway here for the sloth plushie. It's a bit like the Simba that Tofu just held up, but not quite. It's a similar, yeah. So there is 6 minutes left, which Tiny Owl has just put in the chat. They're super cute. They have little magnetic paws, so you can have them grab onto things.
I want to compete in that.
Yeah, I kind of want to.
I mean, all you have to do is donate £5. There's one now. There's going to be ones a bit later. It's not the only chance. So if you don't wait this time, you can always go next time. Or maybe if you're casting right now, you can always.
It's difficult while I'm casting to donate.
Yeah, but we've got loads of things coming up all night long. Of course, there's so many matches still to come. This is only our second match, our second best of two. It's incredible. I
like the format as well, the best of twos. It gives the lower team a chance. If they go 1-0 behind, they really want to try and equalise it for the draw. And if they get that draw, that's going to feel like a huge win for them as well.
That's a win in their hearts.
Against the higher division team.
It's so sweet, especially if you are just taken down. I mean, it got so confusing with the map swap. So so it was the higher team that won that time,
and the time before,
and the time before, of course. But as we get there, maybe in the Div 1 Plus match, Aviator, maybe there'll be some good players in that. We'll pick it out.
We lost. Div 1 Plus will be ruining us in left, right, and centre. But it'll be fun. We'll pull out some spicy drafts and things and have a good time for it.
Yeah, spanking can be fun for both parties.
Of course. But hang on, what? Sorry. What did we just have? Okay. Can we get some heroes bonks in the chat from subscribers? We need some bonks. Yeah. Okay. Well, I wanted to read out some thank yous here for big donations, of course. I mean, this is a thank you to Cosmic, who said also as well, thank you to everyone who made this event possible, donating amount. Thank you Epexors for your big donations. I can't search. Why can I not search by amount? Who knows? And of course, Oxygen Steve also donated £201. Thank you very much for yours. Typhoon Hawk as well. Anonymous, I think earlier in the week, also donated £100. Nosnery and Tiny Owl as well. All big £100 donations. And also a thank you to everyone else who has donated amounts in between and above. That's why we sort of had some giveaways at £2, so that even if it was just a small amount, you could sort of enter in yourself as well. So it's been great to have so much support from everybody as well. No, it's great to see we are getting closer to that £2,000 mark, as well as a little bit, closer to the 2,500 goal that we've got right now. I mean, it's crazy that we started today, like already having £1,000. That was incredible.
Just such a great community for donating, etc. Every little bit, of course, helps. It's just lovely to see.
Yeah, of course, this is all for relief for those in Ukraine. So right now, of course, there is the war in Ukraine, and all donations are going to the British Red Cross and their Project Ukraine, where every little bit means that they can provide additional help in getting sort of fresh water, meals, shelter as well for those in Ukraine. I had like a whole list and I can't remember where I've put it now, but yeah. They sort of a very old foundation, Red Cross. They do stuff around the world. It's not just a British thing. It is, they're helping the Ukrainian Red Cross as well.
Yeah, so much work is being put in to help the refugees. Countries like Poland, Romania, and Slovakia the amount of videos. It's really, really moving to see how these nations are coming together to help those who need it most. And I'm really grateful to those countries for completely opening their borders and helping them. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, every little bit helps. Of course, every pound goes towards, every pound goes towards another pound, and they all come together to make multiple pounds. That's how it works, right? Sounds really, really dumb when I say it out loud, but every little bit, all adds up to giving a little bit more help, to giving relief for those in Ukraine right now in this, quite frankly, scary time. But we have got our second map coming up. We have, of course, Ultrac Pass, a favourite map of one of our moderators, and Ultrac Pass, a little bit interesting. What do you think about this one, Aviator?
I hate Ultrac Pass. Just full stop. No, I think the map is just so slow. It's one of those maps where it feels like nothing happens, and then the later the game goes, obviously it's more impactful, etc. But it's just camp every minute, boss occasionally, take object. I just dislike the map concept. That's all. It just feels very slow, and the game often goes quite late as well, to 20+. Sophie, what are your thoughts on it there? Perhaps I'm just a slightly base take.
Ultrac Pass is kind of a shenanigans map, a lot of things happen, you can draft a lot of BS on it, and it can work really easily. This is one of those maps where you kind of ban Stitches and Garrosh and Junkrat, really weird stuff, because they're just absurdly OP on it. And you don't usually pick or ban those on other maps. Of course, depending on how the meta changes every 6 months in Heroes of the Storm. But yeah.
When we get a patch, yeah. What are your thoughts on it, Transparent, though?
Well,
do you like the map? Or?
My thoughts, I think it's a beautiful setting. I think, mate, it's such like a... In terms of like the map, it looks really, really lovely. And,
I like the sound effect.
It's top notch for certain. And there's I always think that it sort of enables the creativity of people. Make sure that if Vera's typing sounds, I'm trying not to get my typing sounds on mic. Very sorry, but I have to do a lot of things all at once. So basically, yeah, we've just had our finish. We've got our finished teams here, but no, we've just finished our giveaway for the Sloth plushie, and we'll be now on to the next one on our list, which checks list. It's going to be a Monkey King patch. So I once again need to get a picture up on these on stream. I will have that by the time the draft is done.
By the time you finish your cake.
I've finished my cake. That was during the game. So we're going. Who got the plushie? We'll find out. Tiny Owlie's busy, furiously typing away, making sure that we get everything together. She's doing a grand job in the back end, making sure that the Tiltify page is working smoothly. We did want to have pop-ups coming up here. I say this again because I've tried endlessly to be fiddly about with it during the stream to make sure that we had like little pop-ups. But I will just have to. Oh, sorry. I'll just have to read them out myself. God, I've drunk too much tea, Tofu. I've drunk too much tea. But yeah, we're gonna
something earlier. I got a button.
A button,
Ooh.
yeah. But yeah, hang on. I've realised there's a picture on the Tiltify website of the little Monkey King patch, so I can easily slip one into the thing now. If you could just pan for me while I say things, while I don't say things, that would be great.
Are you okay, Trans? I think our resident chief stream over here's had far too much caffeine in him this afternoon.
Well, I'm not shocked, to be honest. I know that Transparent has been working all week at this. It's been like a full week that he's been working every day and every night. And honestly, I know we've only started, but we do have to say a huge thanks to Trans and a lot of the members of the Heroes Lounge community, of course. But Trans definitely put the gas to the pedal, the pedal to the gas.
I have one of those, the Monkey
gas.
King.
There we go.
Sorry, Tiffy.
Monkey King.
It just popped up on stream, and I was looking at it. I've got one of those actually as well. It's really cool.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if I got one. I'm confused. Anyway.
So if you donate in the in the next half hour, you'll be in with a chance of winning that. And I think they're really cool. I think they're sort of like ones that you can sew on or like iron on or something. I think they're fabric
On the jeans jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can look super badass, put it on your bags or something like that. Right. I think I've talked enough. I'm going to say that casting are ready. You can hear my typing sounds, and then you guys are going to go into the draft. You're going to get yourselves sort of all good and good Gucci. I'm just non-stop talking. Right, draft without me. This is why we're doing these things without me. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Ultra pass.
Let's go. On which side is Seon Von LiLi this time?
Oh yeah, of course. We need to find it. They are still on the left-hand side, so we're fine.
Okay, cool. All right, so they are the ones who actually are taking us to Ultra Pass, which means not Stonks eSports are the ones who are going to be having first pick. Do you think we'll see a chokeall ban here coming out?
I mean, yeah, maybe. Honestly, or Abatha or TLV or something. Perhaps there's going to be another spicy draft. I mean, you can't. I mean, Juice Pirates doesn't quite work on Ultrac because obviously the core just heals.
Yeah.
So that sort of strategy doesn't quite work. But yeah, or maybe they just say, do you know what? If you pick it again on this map, we're fine with it. We'll just draft late game as well.
Yes, indeed. They have stuck to the Stuck-off ban that they did earlier, pun intended there. So the blue team is going to ban 2 other things. They did ban Zarya last time, and they have banned it again. Yeah.
So I assume that's some scouting of the members of Not Stonks eSports, because it's a very peculiar ban, to come out first pick, etc. So perhaps they know something here. But Varian being banned out as well.
Varian is banned out. Indeed, Trans is saying that he's so worried that he's been so flabbergasted today, and I will just put out, Trans, that I will cover your booty today. Don't worry. I'll carry you if I have to.
Okay, so first pick coming out. Johanna's available. They didn't pick it in the first time, though, did they? They kind of let it through the whole way through both sides of the draft. But we're going to see Zool first pick coming out here.
Yeah, Zool is a really interesting pick, but I guess the team kind of wants to respond really early to any shenanigans that Seon Van Lily pull off this game again. So they're covering the wave clear aspect really quickly and really immediately, but it does give an opportunity for them to counter draft it.
Yeah, the 1-2 now for Seon Van Lily. It's going to be Nova Sonya.
Oh, Nova got buffed actually recently, and I've been seeing her in my Storm League games a little bit too often. She now, ladies and gents, has wave clear. Ish.
But ditches Junkrat on Ultrac Pass. 2 heroes that you mentioned earlier on, Tofu, prior to the draft starting. Both really annoying picks. No, you've got Junkrat, constant delays. You've got Stitches looking for the hooks over the wall.
Yeah, especially after level 13, Stitches has a very difficult level 13 quest to complete. And when he does do that, he gets an extended fishing hook. And Junkrat, obviously, with his mines and his boops and his stuff that he puts on the ground and chases you down with the teeth, can be very annoying as well on this map.
Yeah, completely. I mean, DK was talking about it earlier that he just hates playing into Junkrat as a tank. You know, you got to step up, you got to eat the traps, and you're just sitting duck basically for the enemy team.
Someone did mention this in chat, but again, we don't see a Johanna ban or a Johanna pick coming out here again, despite the fact that she is so oppressive in the meta.
Or a Blaze pickup or ban either, which is quite interesting. Blaze has gone through the last 2 series just completely unnoticed so far.
Mm-hmm.
I think as we go higher up, I think we'll see more Blaze, more Johanna, you know, lots of kind of the standard stuff pretty much coming out. But next 2 picks for Seon Van Lily, what are we going to get?
Drum roll as they get 2 picks. Anduin and Muradin. Really nice 2 picks. They go well together, you know, Stormbolt, Anduin Root follow up, and with a burst from Nova, I'm sure they'll be able to secure a couple of kills.
Are we going to see Medivh, says PMAX66 in chat. I mean, yeah, we could do on the side of Not Stonks eSports here. But we're going to get Lucio first. And final pick.
They did.
Is it going to be the Medivh? Zul'jin. So, I hate playing auto attackers into Muradin at the moment because obviously block at 1. And then after 7, I just feel like Muradin just sits on my face, literally, and it's just so annoying to play into.
Trying to understand stuff here, but we shall see what the last pick.
Yeah, choice of words, I guess.
For the blue team, and they pick Hanzo. This is a really interesting draft. A little bit again. Wave clear is, I won't say lacking, but maybe a bit more favored towards the red team, arguably. Now that I look at it more, pretty even this time. But yeah, this game is about camp take more than anything because there's only one camp and it's stronger than the boss.
Yeah, that's true. And looking at camp-wise, on the right-hand side, you've got Junkrat, who could take it pretty nicely. You've got Zul as well. On the other side, you've got Hanzo and Sonya pretty much that you're going to be your camp clear. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, post 16, blue team gets a big spike, but then at 20, you've got to favour the red team, I think.
Yeah, the red team's late game is actually huge. Stitches is very good late game because, let's be honest, all it takes is 1 hook to change the game. And Zul'jin's stacks, if he does get a good few stacks in there, he can end the game by himself. So it does kind of favor the red team late, but if the blue team capitalize early, they can roll with it.
But let's get into the game. Ultrac Pass, game number 2 here in our second best of 2.
All right, blue team, we have Seon Van Lily, we have Myrmidon playing Muradin, Swang Bang on Anduin, Zerfj on Hanzo, Haichu, Hainahu, playing Sonya and MetaMake on the Nova.
And for the right-hand side, we've got Not Stonks eSports, we've got Lucio played by Jola, Moist on Junkrat, Pexi on Stitches, Lateski on Zul, and Zen on Zul'jin.
You had one job, Myrmidon. You had one job, as we're going to go into the center again and create that flag that they did last time. There's a bit of tension now between them as Hanzo fires the first shot. Really great hook there on Sonya. Zul Root coming through as Sonya disappears in the mist, gets booped into the back, and they secure kill. First blood for Not Stonks eSports.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging here in map number 2, already fighting it out. level 1 talents coming out. We do see Murden going for the perfect storm, by the way. Haven't seen that one in a while, but we see Nova trying to chase down the Zul in the top lane with Murden as well. But it looks like they'll both be able to jump out.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how this Nova pick is actually going to go now that she did get a little bit of changes. Myrmidon is popping really low. Nice hook there from Pexel, targeting the tank on the side of the blue team and then secure a kill.
The bot side, we're going to see Sonya into the Junkrat here. Red team haven't moved to their camp just yet. As I say that, they aren't moving to their camp. As we already see Anduin starting the camp on the left-hand side and Hanzo coming over to join them as well. So, as Tofu mentioned, the camp is basically the main objective of this map. It's similar to Hanamura in that sense. You just want to take your camp and run it down, essentially.
Yeah, the camps are very strong, and trying to take them as early as possible means that you can cap it again right before the objective or during the objective spawn, which means that you can basically have prior in certain lanes in certain situations and take what you will from that. Blue team a little delayed in grabbing theirs. Hanzo going for scatter build, by the way.
Yeah, I adore. I think WQW tends to be the more sort of favourite at the moment. You see a lot of Q as well coming out, but yeah, I'm a huge fan of the scat level 1. We're going to see Sonya rotating up there as well. Nova going to go bot lane, so obviously just trying to swap the wave clear. Actually, Nova going to come up here, but Moist caught in rotation here by the Nova may actually fall down. Doesn't have the self boop available. Nova's trying to chase that kill, but can't quite connect it.
Moist gets away on the Junkrat. With his life still intact. Zul doing a lot of pushing, even though he doesn't actually siege the towers themselves. His little skeleton passive minions do a lot of work. But Nova is going to be a real nuisance. As you can see, she's slowing down the Zul in rotations constantly with her W slow, and then she gets a good bit of damage with her snipes and auto attacks.
Yeah, bot side though, sees the end on the Soljin. Stitch is just trying to harass the Sonya as well. And as you mentioned, Zul just double soaking essentially at the moment here, going top, going mid, allowing his team to be able to sort of brawl it down a little bit more. Camp's going to be up in a moment here. We see Zul already setting up to take. No, just kidding. Going back top lane.
Oh, Sonya might. Oh, okay.
Close.
I didn't say anything there. I was just saying "oh" the whole time, but that was really cool. So Nova used her passive to actually dodge Stitch's hook. Really well played there. But Anduin also preemptively pulled her out to safety. Again, the teams are grabbing the camps as the objectives have already spawned. No one's looking at the objectives.
No, it tends to be in sort of more coordinated. You tend to wait for level 10 or whichever team. I mean, on the right-hand side, you've got so many interrupts, and it's in the perfect spot for them as well. You've got Stitches being able to hook over the wall. You've got Junkrat boops. It's going to be so toxic for the blue team to try and step up and take this objective, I think, as well.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Zul opting for the quest at level 4, his little minion army. Murden finds himself in a spot of trouble here, but MetaMake does get a counter engage. Is it Zul who falls instead?
It's going to be just fine with 300 HP to spare.
Nice. Convert mission. Bribe coming out from Nova as well. So she's going to be looking to steal camps here, which I'm really excited if she can pull that off.
I hate Novas. You just disappear from the map for 2 minutes, and next thing you know, your bruiser's taken, and you just think, oh, just get me out. It's such an annoying thing here, but yeah, let's see if she can make it work. So we see 4 members of the red team here setting up on the objective, but it's going to be 5 members of the blue team coming in now, so you are going to have to be careful. Stitch is going to be the focus here. It's going to get stun locked down. The minus armor coming out from Nova as well. There's going to be that Skullcracker value as well coming out from Murden. But now Hans is going to get rooted here. Stitch is trying to chase him down, but gets the minus armor. It's going to be focused down. The healing not able to connect. 400 HP, and Stitches is the one to go down.
Oh, so close. It looked like Hanzo was in a spot of trouble there. It looked like Nova was and Murden, but it was actually Stitches who falls first. That being said, though, I don't think the blue team are... Oh, nice. I don't think the blue team are in a position to actually grab the objective just yet. Like we mentioned, Junkrat is a nuisance and a half to deal with when you're trying to cap the objective.
Yeah, it's just so toxic. You put some mine on the thing, you've got vision for vision permanently, and you can just time your grenades, by the way, that you can just always have an interrupt. It's so annoying. And if you've got nothing to deal with him, right, on the other side, you've got no hooks to get there, but the hook's going to connect on to Sonya here. The focus coming out, but there's going to be the pull from Anduin. Oh, but double root connects, though. The Murden might want to turn around and try and go for this, but it's going to be booped away by the Junkrat.
Yeah, that looked very dodgy there onto Lucia, but really nice double root level 4 quest did stack there for the Anduin. Another hook onto Anduin. Swangbang finding himself in a spot of trouble, running away desperately, but he does fall. Zen in return popping extremely low. Sonya trying to secure the kill. Nice boot from the Junkrat. Hanzo does eat a mine into the face, jumps over the wall to try and get to safety.
Yeah, a lot going on here. The blue team are a little bit split, but Sonya trying to get healed up with the hook, interrupting the spin, interrupting the healing, and getting the second kill of the team fight.
Yeah, the red team actually getting the channel through. Level 10's coming in really soon for both teams. Slightly ahead for the red team. Yes.
Hook in the mid lane, connecting on the hands. The slow's going to be there as well. The boot from Lucio, and that's going to be a dead Archer.
Nice. This is going much more in the favor of not stonks eSports in this second game. And we do love to see a reverse sweep in a best of 2 series.
Yeah, Myrmidon going to be the focus. The boot interrupting the jump there. He was waiting for it as well. Avatar forced to be popped here. Lightbulb's going to come out from Myrmidon, but it's not going to be enough, and he goes down. Really good headset play by the Lucio there, holding the boot.
Well done, holding that boop indeed. That was really well played by Jola on the Lucio, and they secure a kill on Myrmidon, despite the fact that Anduin did everything he could to keep his tank alive there.
So Zul just going to be sieging up top lane. You've got Junkrat against Sonya in the bot lane. Obviously, Junkrat just has to play super range. Sonya does have leap though, so could end up trying to maybe go for the sneaky little 1v1 in the bot side here.
Oof, Lucio tanking a lot of damage. Myrmidon jumps in. Really nice boop there again to put him off. But Stitches is after swallowing the Nova. Great hands Arya hitting the Stitches, and the Lucio to secure a kill before he can pop his ultimate.
Yeah, it was a huge hands power essentially connecting onto 2. Myrmidon jumps in as well and secures the kill. Zul did take down top 4 in the meantime. Midfield did take a bit of damage, but you gotta say that's a pretty nice defense coming out here for the blue team. Saying that, though, we're going to see a hook coming down onto Sonya in the bot lane here, and Zul'jin comes down to make sure he gets the kill.
Really nice hooks here coming out from Stitches. He's absolutely smurfing on them. Really well played. Zul does go for Poison Nova, by the way. It's just something we didn't get to see. Sound Barrier on the Lucio Hanzar we did get to see, and Persistent Strike coming out on the Nova. Oh, and there's a hard level 13 quest that Stitches has to complete.
Yeah, fishing hook available. Oh, this is the annoying part now. 13 to 16 is where the blue team's going to have to play a little bit more passive. Because at 16, obviously, they get a huge spike with them. They get piercing on Hanzo, able to do a lot more damage to them in the backline as well. But yeah, we're going to see a sneaky boss play, but it's going to be scouted out by Junkrat. They don't have level 13 either.
Yeah, this was a bit cheeky, and the blue team knows it. They do get off the point, but it does force the red team to rotate bot side and sniff it out, make sure that the blue team doesn't even think about it. Oh, there's a hook! There's the gorge! There's the Hanzar coming in. Oh, the leap there onto Zul. He does pop his unkillable just in time. He's going to die to the... I jinxed it. No, I didn't jinx it. Nova does secure the kill there onto the Zul'jin. Really nice Poison Nova damage coming out there onto Myrmidon and onto Anduin. But he might actually pay with his life. Basanya spinning to winning. But she doesn't win.
No, and then Nova's going to go down as well. And the red team, they want more here. There's going to be a Rocket Ride coming through, chasing down the Anduin. And Anduin goes down. There's nothing worse, I think, than dying to Rocket Ride, because it's just like a prolonged inevitability that you're just going to die.
It's a bit like Tyrion's passive killing you or something like that.
Yeah, you're just running away and you're saying, no. It's like a really slow, delayed death. Oh, but boss MVP, standing out 2 members there of the red team. So, sneaky boss play. I'm going to go for a double boss play, though.
I do like the bot boss, though, because the bot boss pressures keep, so it kind of does force the blue team to actually defend against this. This kind of buys time for the red team to maybe escalate to a point where they can grab level 16 and be in a more advantageous position to grab the objective on the top side. We shall see. I do think that they probably grab the camp on the right-hand side, though, instead. Camp is probably stronger than boss in this video game.
Yeah, the boss scales really nicely. Like in the late game, the boss just seems to clap, but in the early to mid game, it just feels so useless. Like I feel like if you've got a fort in the bot lane, it doesn't even take down the fort. It just sort of like gets the wall a bit of damage and then just dies.
Yeah, I agree. But the red team does actually grab the objective on the top side. They're really close to 16, and the blue team don't have it just yet. They are defending the bot side boss, like we mentioned earlier, and it doesn't even take a tower because the blue team defended it really well.
Yeah, exactly. Boss looks like a great, but level 16 is going to be in momentarily here for the red team. Now, are the blue team going to YOLO it down? It looks like they are here. Hands are going to connect. This huge connection. This is going to be a leap follow-up as well with the Nova damage, but Zul's able to pop the shield. The sound barrier comes through as well. There's going to be the Poison Nova coming out, but Zul still looks like he's going to go down. It's a 1-for-1 trade, though, as Sonya goes down as well. That light bomb connects onto Andrew. The stun from Murray as well, connecting onto 2, but he can't find the kill. And Rocket Ride's going to come out now and just chase down the Hanzo.
It is actually Anduin who falls to Rocket Ride due to a fantastic route there by Junkrat. Muradin is still fighting very bravely with Skullcracker, but it is Nova who falls and Killable being popped there by Zen to stay alive. They might chase the Muradin down here, but regardless, I think this objective is going to go into the favor of the red team no matter what.
Oh, so it feels bad for Anduin, though. Was it a desperate prayer?
I don't know. It was something. It might have been desperate prayer, and then he got rooted underneath, and Junkrat just. Oh damn! Feels bad, man.
Yeah, Rocket Ride to the face. Not a good look for Anduin. And that's twice now in this map as well that Anduin's been taken out by the Rocket Ride. So, objective: 15 kills against 4 in favor of Not Stonks eSports, the underdogs in this series as well.
Yeah, we did say that the red team have a better late game while the blue team probably a better early. But as we see, we keep predicting this stuff and it happens the exact opposite way as we see a fantastic hook coming out onto Mechamake. Hanzo Ara coming through, ladies and gents, as Muradin is doing so much work on the Muradin in the backline. Anduin Lightbomb hitting a member of the red team, but Nova is going to die to a Gorge. Really nice hook there again by Stitches.
Stitch is just setting up these hooks. He's just finally connecting them. Hook after hook after hook. Just not missing. Myrmidon, though, falls down below. The Poison Nova comes through as well. Stitch is stepping up, but they are going to secure their first keep of the game.
Oof. That is really well done by the red team to be able to grab a keep so early there. They're going to try and open up the map a little bit, maybe get mid or bottom. Sonya rotating bot side to clear that in desperate attempt to defend the core, because as we know, the core has armor depending on the amount of keeps that are still standing.
Yeah, focusing down mid keep as well. Bot keep takes a bit of damage, but going to be cleared out by the blue team. But no, this is an even talent tier advantage. They don't have hands out either to try and engage.
Yeah, Hanzo Ara is coming up in 8 seconds, that being said, but the red team opting to play safe, not engaging onto the siege camp and just rotating to grab probably their siege camp and maybe to play for boss, though this boss is a little weaker as it goes onto a core, and like you mentioned, that core will defend itself and reheal anyway.
Yeah, the core. It's but Stitches though, a little bit far out, but going to be just spraying as well. Going to be just fine. Now, are the red team going to play it safe, soak level 20, or are they going to try and run it down?
Run it down! But there comes the Stitches hook. But Hanzo was very, very fast on that mount there, and it would have not connected onto him since he's so speedy.
So if you're blue team here, you want to try and force, I think.
Yeah.
Before level 20 as well. You've got the ults available. Hanzo Ara's going to connect, though, onto Zul'jin in the backline here, but not able to get the pick off. Lightbomb's going to come through on the Muradin, stunning out Stitches here. He's going to be the focus. Sound barrier coming through the leap in the backline, connecting onto 2. Nova damage with the follow-up, but Zul, with that Poison Nova, just destroying Hanzo and Anduin, as Anduin is going to get gorged. Sonya trying to spin to win. Oh my god, blink and you'll miss it, as 5 members of Silvan Van LiLi just get destroyed. I think that's game.
Oh, this is the reverse sweep I'm talking about in a best of 2 that we wanted to see. Not Stonks eSports securing the mid keep, which means the core is going to be that much weaker, and they're right-clicking the core. This might not be clownable as we see a GG.
Ouch, that was brutal. As we see, 48 stacks at level 1 for Zul'jin, by the way, to the person who asked in Twitch chat. But transparent, what a sudden ending.
Indeed it was.
You're muted in Discord again, by the way.
Indeed it was. You know, I the great thing is I'm not muted on stream, it's just on Discord. I got there eventually. I've got a button bound to my mouse now to do it. But yes, what a very sudden ending here. Even, such a quick match, basically. What was the time on that? 14 minutes 57. Does anyone remember what Aviator said at the start of this match? Does anyone remember?
I said usually, okay. There's a caveat there, thank you. But yeah, no, I stand corrected for sure.
Yeah, but obviously very well done to everybody here in both teams. Both teams, it was really good. We almost had a thought of, could we sneak in an extra one? But unfortunately, I think we are